Hello, I'm Philip Stoten. I'm here on the Scoop Studio at SMT Nuremberg, and I'm joined by Harald Eppinger from Koh Young. Harold, great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. As market leader in your kind of area, I guess it's always a challenge to figure out how to stay there, how to keep everybody happy. What's going on in the market, and what are you doing to kind of address the demands of the market and stay in front?
I think it's very clear. Industry 4.0 is in everybody's mind, and everybody tries to find the way to adapt or to execute. And we as inspection technology provider, we're also forced to deliver solutions, and I think it becomes the transparency of the process which keeps us ahead. It's not just the inspection anymore, it's the process data, the big data around the boards, and that's the whole story in the moment where the trend goes.
Yeah, and when you look at that data, it's very important to get good data in. So at a very initial point, you have to be a domain expert in visual inspection. That's fundamental.
I think that's, you take the point. This is fundamental. You cannot do analysis when you cannot trust the data. We as Koh Young tried over the years to optimize call it the AOI process or the inspection capability, and to put it from inspection into real measurement and into real data. I think this was the milestone created years ago to be able to make the next steps, and having this solid data from every single component on the board and from every process indication like offsets, like coplanarities, like solder joint and wedding angle, all these kind of things gives you the advantage to analyze. But you're absolutely right, we would not be able to count on this data and to deliver the next level of the smart and transparent factory without this solid data, and this proven solid data, I would say.
Yeah, for me, that's the way Industry 4.0 is going to work, is that fundamental ability to utilize your domain expertise and then to be able to share it and do the next level with it. And that's where things like artificial intelligence are coming into play. What's the progress in that area?
I would say, before we add on this question, like I said, we discussed just before in a panel discussion, every vendor has already incredible good knowledge about the process. But we haven't been able to unify the learnings, the deep learnings out of this. Artificial intelligence helps us, first of all, to handle this data. The data, we're talking about thousands of data. It's not longer just the timestamp good, bad. It's much, much more in detail. But handling the data, and artificial intelligence is just an umbrella over this. It's data handling, it's data processing, it's deep learning to suggest something for the operators, for the managers to execute. Additionally, we have been now able to utilize the other knowledge bases from the pick and place machine manufacturer, from the oven manufacturers, from the printer manufacturers, to utilize to see the result, where it came from, looking across the fence, looking across the board, and see, hey, what is the influences, and the joint effort and harmonizing the process. That's what we like to go for.
Yeah, I mean, that's really, really high value stuff, and those collaborations we've been talking about for some time now. Some of those are really producing dividends. That must be really important for your customers to see that you're working throughout the line with other players.
I think the cooperation has changed after the Industrial 4.0 and the connectivity discussion starts. There's a much higher willingness to discuss and to share information. Also, it's not longer to prove that the machine is not working. It's much more to make sure that the machine is working as expected. This helps also every machine manufacturer to keep the level high regarding maintenance, preventive maintenance. All these kind of things are influencing finally the yield and the quality of a product. But the acceptance to share data, to be better together, and to give the customer an add-on value, not only the vendor the add-on value that the machine works fine, the proof that all together can really lift up the yield and the quality of products.
It's really important. Harold, thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure to chat, and look forward to the next time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.